Hi, welcome back to Shox Talks. I'm Shakti, and today I'm just doing a quick update. It's kind of like an energy update. I'm still reading this book by Niara, Terela, Isley, so it's going to take me a little while to get through it. I'm also reading a different book right now. It's called Never Can Say Goodbye, and it's stories from a death doula. The author is Darnell Lamont Walker, and that book is really captivating all of my attention right now. It's beautifully written. The audiobook is exquisite. I love the sound of his voice. It's very down to earth, very straightforward, and the stories are just so heartwarming and just so incredibly moving. A lot of them are about moments of observing other humans and then connecting to them in times of grief. And I'm still in my own grief process with losing my dog not too long ago. And we're all grieving all the time. We're not just grieving people that we've lost, but sometimes old versions of ourselves or even painful memories that we cling to and carry with us. So all of this is kind of swirling around in my psyche right now, partially because of reading this book, but partially because I feel myself preparing for another moment of transformation, personal transformation. Part of the reason I'm thinking about all of this change, transformation, death, and moving through difficult experiences is because all of us are moving through a really difficult time in reality. But there is this sense of a small break in the storm clouds right now, at least for me. But what I'm noticing is that I feel exhausted, and everyone I'm talking to feels equally exhausted. And this isn't just our usual burnt out from working and living in capitalism. It's like a deep, deep soul level exhaustion. And I have a feeling that all of us are just really fed up with the few people in reality who are causing so much trouble for all of us, and potentially trouble that spreads beyond our own planet. And that would be the elites and the billionaires who are stoking the fires of war. And if you're also feeling this kind of stress right now, I highly recommend a video by Richard Dolan that I will link for you below, where he goes into great detail outlining the situation in the Middle East right now from his extensive historical understanding. He is a true world historian, not just a ufologist, and he really helps me, at least, to see what's going on and why, and the systems and structures that have started to harden and run away with themselves. This goes beyond any leaders and any individuals, although there are obvious individuals participating in a lot of these big decisions that are being made right now. But these are systemic issues. And he's talking about it because there is an undeniable link between whatever the extraterrestrial phenomena truly is and humans and our nuclear weapons. So right now, Richard Dolan is making the observation that we are again at this critical time where it makes sense that there would be heightened activity and heightened observation. Now, I think, there are sightings going on all around the world all the time, and not a whole lot seems to be happening in terms of mass contact. But maybe it's a good time for any individuals who want to reach out to those non-human intelligences with our own hearts and send a little plea for help. It couldn't hurt, because they have been known to interfere with our destructive tendencies in the past. Today I did a meditation journey with myself just for rest and healing, and one of the things that I was doing was really getting into my body, because even though I have this goal of getting out of body for the at-will out-of-body experience, what I'm hearing from my inner voice is that you have to get in to get out. You have to use the body to go through the body into that out-of-body state. I don't know exactly what this means yet, but this is just something that I've been receiving lately. Another great video that I watched this week was from Area 52, and it was a David Icke interview. And in that interview, Icke spoke of the systems of secret societies and the knowledge that they hold. And basically, he outlined his theory, which is it's flavored with his own specific You cannot jump on my microphone. So David Icke's theory is actually very similar to Tom Campbell's in the sense that he describes a information-based reality where anyone can navigate the information with consciousness, and both physical and non-physical beings are present all the time. And what he said in terms of the knowledge that these secret societies hold is that they view the body as biological technology. So I took that idea and brought it with me into my meditation today, and I was working on doing sort of a system cleaning and a system reset. It felt very effective. Obviously, I'm just using visualization, my imagination, and breath work and sensory deprivation by putting on a blindfold and earplugs and headphones. But what I did is I went through and I found within myself these painful memories and painful energetic conglomerations that were just existing within me. I went through my body and felt where they were, and then I brought in the little helpers to kind of dissolve and eat them up and just kind of clean them out. So imagine you're doing like a computer cleaning, but you're a biological computer. It was just a cool idea, and it helped me to feel like I was actually making some changes within myself that I hope to see manifesting in my physical body. After listening to the David Icke interview, I also felt like it's more important than ever to basically put our money where our mouth is. And if you are someone like me who basically believes in these theories of everything and feels that they are sound and make sense, well then I have to gain my own experiential evidence to support that theory. So when it comes to psi, I am learning that if reality truly is information-based and I am consciousness and consciousness is everything, then it should be possible for me to do these various psi abilities. But what I'm also understanding is that within the subset of the larger reality, there's a rule set, and that rule set is pretty tight, and my beliefs are pretty hardened. And so I have to do things that soften those beliefs and also give me evidence that little change is happening, because those little stepping stones are going to lead to that greater bursting out of the matrix that kind of David Icke and others have spoken about. So those are my thoughts this week. I hope you're hanging in there, and next time, I don't know what the topic will be. It might be more about the book I'm reading about death and grief and loss, or it could be more about Niara, Terela, depending on how far I get in that book. If you want to grab a copy and read along with me, this is the book, Facing the Shadow, Embracing the Light, and I hope you all are getting some good rest this weekend since we've all been so exhausted. I will see you next time on Shocks Talks.